All right, welcome back. We got a knife here. A couple knives come in this week. So I've been a little busier than I expected. Let's have a look-see. Always appreciate when someone properly boxes up these USPS small flat rate shipping boxes. They need a little extra tape to make sure nothing ends up in the wrong hands. Ah, very cool. So, this is a Winterblade Factor. I actually forgot I had bought this. But not just any. It is a first version, which there are not many of these floating around. The batch one. Ooh, very nice sounding too. Excellent. Now these early versions actually are quite different. They had 2 magnets in there, which a lot of people aren't aware of. They had different hardware and slightly different materials used for things like this deployment spacer, backspacer deployment thing, whatever you want to call it. And man, the detent on this first version is just so good. I don't know if it's the way the magnets work on this one, but I really like these first variants. So yeah, glad to have found this. I've gotten to handle one other, but let's go ahead and put it side by side with a batch 2. And just compare them a little bit. Oh yeah, here he is. All right, so batch 1 versus batch 2. Looks like the lock mechanism may have been a little taller. Has a little bit of play in it. I don't know if that was common or not. But that is a difference there. Blades look the same. When it's deployed, by the way, there's no play in there. Blades generally look the same, maybe a little different in how this is carved out in here. No, I think it's generally the same. No major differences there on this side, aside from what I pointed out. Switching sides, there are some differences here. Some really significant ones. First, this is 1 piece of carbon fiber versus this is 2 pieces. You can see this little like inlay. This is polished here versus brushed. Material looks fairly similar there. How it's retained feels a little different for some reason, but I'm not sure if there's actually a difference there or not. Pocket clip looks pretty much the same. And then you can see this hardware here is different. Definitely like the newer hardware. The newer ones are definitely good. And then so yeah, inside you can see here 2 magnets versus 1 magnet. So that's a pretty significant difference as well. So yeah, very interesting and exciting to get my hands on one of these first versions. I don't know if there's anything in here like there were in the later ones. Doesn't look like it. But yeah, cool to get one of those. And yeah, the detent is just a little stronger and crisper. Oh, you know what? That wasn't sitting in the right place. I don't know what I had done there. Oh, I had pulled it back. That's what I had done. I had pulled it back by mistake. So that's why that was a little wiggly there. But that shouldn't be a problem upon normal use. It's nice and solid. So sorry about that, Brian. But yeah, man, that detent just feels so good. Get this thing cleaned up a little bit. Check the edge. See how much use is on it. Perhaps a little bit, but nothing major. Yeah, this one's definitely a little sharper. It's also hard to know if they were sharpened the same on this batch one, but it's definitely a little less sharp there. So probably got a little bit of use by the prior owners. Do I see any scratches in there? Is that a scratch on the blade or just a smudge? Just a smudge, I think. M390, probably not going to have many scratches in it. Yeah, sweet. Wow, real big ting on this one. Ting. It's almost like 1/1000. It's almost like more than half a second. It's a really big difference when they have a good ting versus when they don't. They're cool either way, but that one has a pretty good ting also. That one's fantastic. So cool. Glad to get it. Glad to have it. Glad to collect it. I think that's all for now, but please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.